Well, no workout series would be complete without showing you an ab routine. Abdominal muscles, everybody has them. They're made in the kitchen, not necessarily in the gym. You can develop them in the gym, but to actually get visible abs, you need to work on that in the kitchen, which is a whole different video series. I have some weights here, and the reason being is some people will do a weightless abdominal exercise using just their body weights, and some people more advanced, you can actually use weights to work your abdominals as well to put a little bit more resistance on them. You have a bunch of different muscles in your abdominals. I'm not even going to try to go into each one of them, but basically you have the lower abdominals, you have your upper abdominals, and you have oblique muscles, which are on the sides, and then I also include my extensor muscles or my lower back muscles as part of my ab routine, because if you think of your complete core, the core part of your body, there's plenty of muscles in your back that need to get worked too, in an isolated fashion. I do these on the floor, so there are a couple of different exercises that I do every day as part of my ab routine. There are leg lifts, or I'm sorry, knee tucks, where you tuck your knees up. I'm going to show you all of these like I do them in a second. There are twisting motions for the sides of your muscles. Then there's your basic crunching motions that'll work those upper ones. And then when you flip over, there's some arcing or arching motions that you can do with some arm extensions. I call them Supermans because it's like you're flying. But I use a timer for these. I don't necessarily count reps. So, and I normally have music going to get myself motivated in this, but with copyrights and everything, I can't do that. So, I am going to show you both with or without weights and with the weights as part of this exercise. So I'm going to set the timer on the phone. I'll show you what that app looks like as well. And this is what my ab routine looks like. I have spaced these dumbbells out where I actually need them. For the first exercise, if you're going to use a dumbbell, that's great. I'll show you that in a second. But if it's a knee tuck, you're going to lean back, feet up off the floor. You're pulling your knees up and towards your ears. So there's a crunching motion. You're also pulling those knees up towards your ears. You should feel this in the lower part of your abdominal muscles. That V shape that so many people really want to have. And if you're going to do this with the dumbbell, put it between your feet, and it's the same exact motion. It's just adding a little bit more resistance. And you hold that dumbbell in your feet. And again, these are timed for me. I move on from that one to the obliques. So we're doing a twisting motion. Make sure when you're doing these, you are actually twisting and not just like kind of leaning back. You want to get that twisting motion, and you should feel these in your oblique muscles. If you're going to add a weight, so far we've done the lower abdominals, the side muscles, and we transition right into those uppers. If you want to use a weight, you can. If not, just use your own body weight. Pause at the top, and we're back down. You're going to use the weight. Make sure you don't bang yourself in the head. And then the last one I told you about, for those core muscles on your back, I call it Superman. Do all the other weights out of your way. You can use weight plates. You can not use weight plates. Point those hands up. I got my feet up off the ground. Hands out in front, touch. Circle around, palms up, touch at the hips. 2 rounds, 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. That's my ab routine.